I think I fed her scrambled eggs, which she loves, but for some reason she always throws up. I don't know why. It's just eggs aren't for her, despite the fact she loves them. But that's why I was a few minutes late. I apologize. If you have a question, feel free to call into the phone number below, 813-618-2075. While I wait for you guys to call in, I'll show you guys some of the cards I'm buying. Give you guys some value. Wow, eBay Live. Oh, Vukum. Bring your best bet. Interesting. I wonder if I can go live on eBay. Huh. Can we go live on eBay? I don't think so. We might be able to go live on eBay. Oh, I see those all dollar signs. We could sell something on here. That's interesting. But what am I buying right now? I'm a big proponent of buying Cooper Flag, Mr. Wemby. But let's just see. Let's just do a search. Let's just see what Prism PSA 10s are ending in auction. By the way, I don't know if you guys were here for I did a live presentation last night. It went pretty well. It's really good. It was very good. I'm starting to do those every week or two now. Let's see. Stroud. Wow, Stroud's up this much? No way. Am I driving his price up on accident? Am I driving his price up? Because I've been talking about him. Yeah, why is the last sale 300? Last sale's 333, but this one's at $400. It might be being shilled. People do shill cards or push cards up with fake eBay accounts before the National Card Show, so it increases the value of their inventory, just as a heads up. So to watch out for that. Can I sort by sport? Let's sort by sport. Let's only do basketball because basketball is what I'm buying right now. Cade, Shea. Shea's always a good buy. Mr. Brunson, Anthony Edwards. Nothing that interests me too much. Brandon Miller's not bad. What the hell is this? I have no idea why the person put the picture like that. Steph Curry, Giannis, Wemby's not bad. I'm just not a big fan of buying Silver Prism PSA 10s. Here we go. Mr. Cade. Let's see what you sell for now, Cade. Silver Prism PSA 10. I love 2021 Silver Prism PSA 10s because there's not a lot of them. No way. The last one did $650. Someone just got a good deal. Somebody got a good deal. This card's actually probably like $900. I might bid on that, depending on what else I find. Wemby Green. I like these. These are like, I think like $900. Good buys right now, in my opinion. Eamon Thompson, Wemby Ice. Wow, there's a lot of good buys. I'm trying to save it for the National. Fast Break Wemby. Wow, White Wave. Oh, a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good stuff. But you guys can get a gist for what I'm buying right now. Kyrie 2013 Gold Prism. That's his rookie year, right? That's sick. Wow. I'm so tempted to buy this card because I never see it. And you might never see it again. Wow. Look at that, Kavi. Look at this one. You see it? I've never seen this before. I've never seen a Kyrie's Gold Prism. Yeah, me and him play similar. So I actually don't. In basketball, I play more like JJ Redick. I'm a shooter. I started buying Stroud 2 months ago. Hopefully it's worked out for you. You guys can begin calling into the phone. We'll start to take callers. What's just good, Eric? My boy, you being humble. It was lit. Thanks for the knowledge. Brody. Oh, yeah, Brody. Yeah. I remember you from last night. You're very welcome. I'm a smooth operator. Just call in once, please. Don't call in 50 times to the phone because it messes with the queue. I promise it's not going to speed you up. I'm a smooth operator. Let's get it started. Oh, wow. Dude, it's so weird. Like, sometimes there will be like 100 plus people in here and nobody will call. And like the phone's already blowing up. I don't really know what dictates whether you guys are in the mood to call or not. It's very, very weird to me. But all right, California, you're first up. It's early for you, so I'm sure it's a good question. Hello? Hello? Oh, call failed. Maybe you don't have connection over there in California. Let me try you again. California, I don't think you got connection there, buddy. New Jersey, Beach Haven, New Jersey. Do you know where that is? Never heard of it. Never heard of Beach Haven, New Jersey. Let's call you Beach Haven. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? You have Eric, you're live?
All right, great. I just have a question about this card.
Yeah, do it.
Do you know anything about Hello? Hey, what's up? You have Eric, you're live?
Hey, I think I hear myself in the background. If you could mute your computer or your phone.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
I just had this one. All right, so I don't know if you know anything about UFC cards, but I have this Islam Mac. I don't know how to say his last name,
Makhachev?
but apparently he's like the top 5 best ever to do it.
Yep,
so
he is.
I have his black geometric out of 2.
Oh,
and I
shit.
didn't know.
That's a big card.
Yeah, it last sold for $255 like a year ago, and I don't know if it's up in value or down at like how much to price it for.
Is it gradable, that card?
I don't know. I didn't look at it yet.
You know, is it autographed?
No.
So I don't stay up to date with UFC too much. Is it the one of him? Is he punching somebody?
Yeah.
So the card you have is this one. So it sold for $255. I don't know what he's done since then. Didn't he? He may have lost a fight actually. Didn't he? Let me see. He
His record is 28 to 1. So
no, maybe he didn't lose a fight. You know, I'm not too up to date with UFC, but it's probably worth about that because it seems like he hasn't lost since then. So I would actually get. I'm usually not a big fan of grading UFC, but I would actually get that one graded if you think it's in good condition.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Yeah, man. No worries. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. You know, I had somebody tell me yesterday when I was doing my live presentation that I have a nice voice. Someone said, I have a nice voice. You should do a podcast. I'm like, do I not do this enough for you to know I have a podcast? Let's see. That was Beach Haven. Ann Arbor, Michigan. Big year for you guys in the big house. Hello? Oh, what the heck? I think you hung up there, Ann Arbor.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. So I recently graded a 1-of-1 gold vinyl of Steph Curry.
Nice. What year?
And it's a 2021.
Okay.
And looking up comps, they're all over the place, right? I also know that certain 1-of-1s aren't the same, essentially. So looking to see if you can help me what your opinion on the value of this card is.
Let's look it up. So what do you think it's worth?
Oh, man. So I did a little bit of research yesterday, just a quick 30-minute the research on Card Ladder, looking at comparables. I'm thinking the value is somewhere between 7 to 9.
Which product is it again?
It's a Contenders Optic.
It's one of one?
Yes. It actually hasn't even populated in Card Ladder, the cert number, but you can look it up on PSA and PSA's website and see it.
I'm looking at the 2020. It's not autographed, right?
Correct.
The 2022 Optic Contenders did 13,800. So if you have the Optic Contenders, which sounds like you do, it would be worth roughly the same.
Okay, so this is the All-Star one.
Oh, so it's like an insert?
Yes. And so the only thing that downfall I see of this card is he's not wearing the Golden State uniform. But this is the championship and the finals MVP year.
Oh, so the fact he's not wearing the Warriors uniform doesn't matter too much. But So the same card, but in 2022, a similar card yours did 2,800 in 2022. So we just have to figure out how much more he's worth since 2022. So if we just look up like a Curry, I'll do some quick math for you. I'll give you a rough. Let me see if I could find something. I'm just trying to find something that is. I just want to see how much more or less it is from 2022.
The way that I was comping it was I was on sales on Card Ladder, and I just typed in 2021 gold vinyl Steph Curry. The very first one that pops up is an auto, so of course I crossed that one off the list. The next two, there's two other ones that are graded. One's a PSA 10, the other one's a PSA 9. I don't think it necessarily matters with a one-of-one, but they sold back in 2025 and for totally different prices as well.
I got you with a rough comparison. So the gold All-Star 2021 Optic Contenders as a PSA 10 did $2,000. So that card raw is probably worth about $1,000 since yours is the 101. It's tough because the 101 would be like 3,000, but then again, the 1-of-1, a similar one, did 2,800 4 years ago. I would say like it's tough because it's just kind of depending on what someone's willing to pay. 4K-ish to 5K-ish. But like it could go for 8, it can go for 3. It's like one of those cards where if you get the right collector, they'll overpay. It's a tough one. It's just like what someone's willing to pay. If I had to take a guess, I would say it would end for $5,000 in auction. But it's really a rough, wild guess.
Perfect, man. I appreciate your help.
Cool, man. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Smooth. We'll call you back, Callie. Give you another chance.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. So I just had a quick question.
Yeah, do it.
I have a 1-of-1 Tyler Shuck out of NT.
Okay.
It's a booklet. So I pulled it. So I was just wondering what your opinion on it is, what it's worth, and when's the best time to sell it and how to sell it, pretty much.
So the best time to sell it would be now. What I think it's worth? Are there any other similar sales?
There's one, I think, for like $8,000. It's a booklet. It's a laundry tag 1-of-1 booklet.
So yours is probably worth about the same as that $8,000 sale.
Okay. And then the waiting on whenever doesn't really change the value, like for the season if he wins or anything like that?
Well, if he plays well and he wins, it'll go up just like the rest of his rookie cards. But just in my experience, the odds of that happening are not high because his value is already pretty high. So if it was mine, I would sell it. You could take the gamble. Personally, I wouldn't.
And then how would you sell it? Because it's a 1-of-1 and it's a bigger card, you know?
Yeah, that card I'd go to Golden Auctions. I'd go to Golden. I'd go to Golden Auctions or Fanatics Auctions. It's a weird card and it's not really a great card for eBay. So you really need to find like people with money that really want Tyler Shuck. And it's a booklet because I know people will try to avoid booklets, you know. Yeah, so I mean there are people that like them, but yeah, it's just not a card for like Facebook groups really or eBay. You go to Golden Auctions.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm a smooth operator. Texas. All my exes live in Texas.
Hello.
What's up, man? You have Eric, you're live.
Oh man, you already called me.
I did? Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
this was,
I did that yesterday too, man.
Seth
I
Curry.
apologize.
All good, man.
Thank you. Wow. I'm losing it. That's funny. I did. I'm losing it. I'm losing my brain here. There we go. Atlanta. We haven't called. That's funny.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric, you're live.
Eric, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, so I had a question about UFC cards. So
Yep.
how do you feel about UFC cards as far as like a long hold, or, have you looked into it at all? I'm sure you have.
Yeah, I mean, what's your goal? What sports cards?
Getting prospects early and selling them high once they, have a bigger fan base, they gain traction, become champion, that kind of thing.
Well, makes sense in theory, but the reality is most guys don't become champion. You'd be lying and I'd be lying if I said I knew who the next great UFC fighter would be. Just like I have no idea who the next Hall of Fame quarterback would be from this draft class. I could take my guess, but I have no idea. And the reason I wouldn't is not because it won't work. Like the UFC market will probably only go up, but I just think there's better places to put your money with lower risk and higher reward. So for that reason, I don't touch it much. It's very rare, but I just don't see a need. Like, I know it's like cool to try to be in early on things, but I'd rather, like, my students and I were buying a bunch of Con Knuppel the past 2 months, and now it's doubled. That's really predictable. It's easy. So for that reason, I just wouldn't do it personally.
How about like just long-term hold as far as UFC in general?
Yes. My answer is yes. It would probably go up. But same thing I said before. I just think there's better places to put your money with lower risk and higher reward. Like, I'd rather put my money into into like a 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth. And also with UFC, I don't buy guys that I don't buy players that are currently playing. So I wouldn't buy fighters that are currently fighting. I'd only buy guys that are retired. And most of the great ones are still fighting. I mean, Khabib's not. So maybe like buying a card of Khabib or something and holding it. But once again, it's like just a wild guess. Like, it's kind of like Pokemon. I don't know if the market's going to go up or down. But I just know there's better places, in my opinion, I could put my money. So that's why I wouldn't touch it. Like, yeah, it'll probably work, but I just think there's places you can make more money.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man, I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the information you give. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man, for sure. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah. Bye.
It's depressing when someone comes to me and they want to buy UFC cards and I don't say yes. But like, once again, I am wrong all the time. We have... Who was that? That was Atlanta. And this is it's too many of you guys calling in. ND. ND is... What state is ND? ND. What is it? North Dakota.
Oh.
Hey, you have Eric, you're live.
Hey, Eric, how's it going today?
What's up, man? How can I help?
Hey, I got an F1 question for you today.
Do it.
So I got a 2025 Topps McLaren set, Lewis Hamilton auto to 5. I just got it back at 1010.
Oh, wow.
I'm just curious on the value, right? There's no comps or anything because that's a brand new set.
Yep.
Just curious what your opinions are on that.
So you said it's autographed?
Yep, to 5.
Topps
McLaren set. It's the first year of that set, so it's hard to
find anything on it.
McLaren set. I've never heard of that. I can't even find one Lewis Hamilton McLaren auto.
I think there's an out of 25 listed on eBay right now. I right away got an offer for 8.
That's too low.
So I'm bringing it to the National. I was thinking, you think 20?
So how new is the set?
Brand new. This is like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
So personally, if it was me, explain this to me. McLaren has a set of cards.
Yeah, so it's just like it's a throwback. So he doesn't drive for McLaren anymore. So it's his only, as far as I know, his only auto in a McLaren uniform.
I don't even know. I don't follow F1 that much, but he drove for McLaren?
Yep. Like when he first came up, he did.
Oh, then he went to Mercedes, then Ferrari?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. And what's the product?
It's the 2025 Topps McLaren.
But so the name of the
hobby.
The name of the product is Topps McLaren?
Yeah.
I gotta look this up. Let me see. Let me just see so I can look this up. Hold on. Topps F1 McLaren. Okay, I see it. Got it. So what I would do, actually, because the product is new and you have the first PSA 10, the first PSA 10 is always going to sell for the most. I would probably just auction it on like Golden Auctions or a high-end site. Probably go to Golden Auctions for something like that, because I would rather take my chances with an auction and letting all the hype build, because there's not many of those that sell, rather than going to like Nationals. You have no idea what it's worth, and neither do I. It's like if someone offers you 15 grand, is it worth more than that, less than that? I'd rather just take my chances on getting what it is worth, because I think the first 10 PSA 10s usually go for good amounts of money.
Yeah, and I know for him, he doesn't sign very well, so even that 10 auto is a big deal.
It adds a premium for sure.
So, all right, well, I appreciate it. I hope to see you at the National.
Hey, man, come by and say hi. I have a table upstairs on Thursday and Friday, so I'll be there, or you'll see me walking around. There'll be some cameras following me, so yeah, feel free. Say hi.
All right, sweet. See you there.
All right, later. Just smooth operator. You know, Ohio, I see you called in like 10 times. Just call in once, man. Just call in once. That's all.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. This is Chris from Georgia. How you doing?
What's up, Chris? How can I help?
So I got a question. I just got a card in through eBay Authenticity.
Okay.
And on the back, the lines and the framing, you can clearly tell if a card's off-centered.
Yep.
But I'm guessing when they cut the sheets, one edge kind of slightly comes in. So is PSA going to hit you there for like a miscut? Or possibly altered?
It depends how bad, but from what you're saying, yes, most likely. If it's that off-centered, yes, probably no good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just didn't want to waste $80 to send it in. Yeah.
What card is it?
2023 Ohtani All Aces.
Yeah, those cards, they gem all the time. So if there's anything a little bit wrong with it, they most likely won't. So yeah, based on what you're saying, I probably would not send it in.
Okay. Makes sense. All right, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye.
It's a smooth operator. Damn, coffee, you chug that thing. I don't know how you chug coffee. I would be
Hello?
like, hey, you have Eric, you're live.
Hi, Eric. This is Rick from Cincinnati again. We talked a little bit yesterday.
Cool. Remind me, what was the question?
It was about the South Stewart Dow 25.
Yes, that was it. Yep.
Yeah, so I was just wanting to get your input. Is that something you'd recommend throwing up on eBay, or do you think I should try local shops first?
That
I am in.
I would try Facebook groups or a card show first.
All right, because I'm in the Cincinnati area, so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as much as you might think. Maybe going to a card show in your area would help.
Alright.
But I would Facebook groups or a card show. Going to a local Cincinnati card show would you'd probably be able to sell it pretty easily.
All right, thank you. And then, so I know you mentioned first PSA 10.
Yep.
Has a premium? When you say first listed of any card, even raw would have a premium?
Yep.
Even
Same thing.
If it's not as big?
Yep. The first raw usually sells for the most, and then the next one will do 10 to 20% less than the next one less after that. Same thing, yeah.
Right, okay. All right, perfect. I think we have a show here this weekend I'll go and check out and see if I can get moved then.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you.
Keep me updated. I'm happy to answer any questions.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, that was... Did I call you? Texas? Are there Texas? I did not. I did not call you.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Eric, what's going on?
What's up, man? How can I help?
I got a question for you. So,
Do it.
I've got a 25 James Wood home field advantage. It's a CGC 10. How does that compare to a PSA 10 as far as if I wanted to list it and price it? So currently I'm looking, they were selling PSA 10s for like $350, $360. One just recently sold for $425. And I was just trying to figure out, like, hey, where does CGC? Is there a certain percentage that you normally, you know, if you're looking somewhere around there?
Yeah, it depends on the card, obviously, but like 60-ish to maybe 70% of a PSA 10, somewhere in that ballpark.
Okay, 70%. Okay. What are your thoughts? I got one more question.
Yeah.
And I know you're always talking about, you know, by the goats of the sport and stuff like that. What's your thoughts on Tiger Woods right now? You can find PSA 10s for like $350, $325, somewhere in that. Is that I know golf isn't a huge market, but I think arguably he would be the GOAT of his sport. So where do you think his market is?
Well, his market's up a lot. I actually usually don't say buy the goats of sports. I usually talk about buying like modern guys, flipping those cards and making consistent income. Then once you have a lot of income, then taking the extra money and then kind of long-term investing in goats. But yeah, Tiger Woods is someone I like, but let me just look it up. Let me look up where his value's at. Which card are you talking about, like higher end cards?
I'm talking about his rookie 01 Upper Deck card.
I actually have one of those, but let's see. So I'll tell you what I tell most people is that, so let me just look at this card. So this card in the past year is up some, but it's like, what are you going to do with this card? You could hold it and like maybe it'll take a year or 2 or 3 years to double. There's so much more money in flipping cards that just, yeah, it'll probably go up, I think. But there's more money in flipping cards because, right, we don't know if that card's going to go up, down, left, or right. It'll probably go up, but I mean, it did go down in the past a little bit in the past few months. So, like me personally, it's not something I would buy. I just think I could do better things with my money. But like, yeah, the golf market's good. It is something you could buy long term and hold, like especially like higher end Tiger Woods rookie cards.
Yeah.
But just personally, I wouldn't.
Wouldn't mess with it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. Ohio.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voice.
You know, Ohio, you called 6 times. Then it goes straight to voicemail.
6.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, can you hear me? Sorry, I was in a meeting.
No worries. I can hear you.
Hi, sorry. So I've been trying to. My name's Ben, by the way.
What's up, Ben?
I'm just hanging out. I'm actually working on starting my business, and I'm just trying to figure out how to go about things. So I've been a collector for umpteen years now.
Yep.
And I've ran into my great grandfather's collection, and he's got authentic Gaudy Babe Ruths and stuff like that.
Wow.
I figured I could use that as the cornerstone to start my business.
Yeah.
So would you think that the best thing to do would be to consign those, or eBay auction them in order to get capital to begin my business?
No, most likely not. Do you have pictures of them?
Yeah, I can get pictures today.
Yeah, do me a favor. Take some pictures, and then you could just send them to this phone. It's hard for me to give advice without looking at pictures, but you most likely want to get those cards graded. You definitely want to get those cards graded.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. Well, they're already like PSA authenticated.
Are they?
They're in the old PSA slabs.
Are they just authenticated, or they have a number grade?
They're authenticated.
Is it because they're beat up?
Yeah, they're a little beat up.
Okay. Yeah, I would where would I go with those? So what? It's Gaudy Ruths. What other type of stuff is it?
I've got a couple of like 50 to 57 Manals. Those ones are like the 52 Manal is authentic, and then some of the other ones are like 3s and 4s.
Well, yeah. So your best bet is most likely a place like Golden Auctions, and then what you could do is when you do send them the Golden Auctions, you can negotiate with them because they'll add do you know what buyer's premium is?
Right. So I guess my next question is because I've also seen some of the videos and stuff like that, and people that went through your course, and they say that you recommend shill bidding things. Would you go about that?
No. I would not do that.
I wasn't sure because I know I've just seen some stuff come up recently where you bid against your auctions and stuff.
No, I would I would never do that. I actually advise against it because it's just going to get you kicked off of eBay, and places like Golden Auctions you can't even do that even if you tried. So I would
so the information that's saying that you bid against your auctions is false, or like that you recommend it. I'm still not trying to
Yes, that was the first hate person that ever called in. Can you believe his call just failed? I don't know what happened. But that was the first person. I was just saying to I knew the guy seemed like he was up to something with all those great cards. It's not common someone just calls in with all those great cards. But that was the first. I was just saying to my business partner how I've been doing this for 2 years, and not one person ever has called in. There's plenty of people on the internet that don't like me. He was the first one ever that called in that didn't like me, even though he kind of went about it really weird. I don't know. That was a strange guy, but interesting. People are interesting. Oh man, it's funny. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey Eric, how you doing, brother?
What's up, man?
First question is, when it comes to those baseball cards where you have the prospects. So, for instance, I have a Brady House to 5 RPA.
Okay.
I have several different prospect cards, decent prospect cards. Are those type of cards? Should I hold on to those cards, or should I try to sell those cards now, or do I wait to see how well those prospects do in the future?
Me personally, I don't hold any players that are currently playing because most don't live up to expectations. So you're talking to somebody I'm always going to give you the same answer. And the answer is always going to be don't hold players that are playing. Just most of them don't. It ends up not being good.
Even prospects that are like projected to get on the team in the next year or two or something like that.
So what I do with prospects is what I'll do, the way I make money with guys like that, is I'll buy them in the off season. So I'll buy prospects in like September, October, November, and buy guys that I think have a high chance of getting called up, and I'll sell them in February, March when there's rumors of them getting called up because their values will increase. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So that's how I would do it. If it's during the season, I don't really hold players during the season just because, especially with baseball, baseball's the worst of it. Like most guys, when they come up to the major leagues, don't play well. Just even the great guys like Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, the first few months they got called up, they actually weren't that great of players.
Okay, so even like Eli Willis, who's number one prospect, probably just go ahead and get rid of it because it's not even risk running the risk.
Yeah, you could correct. Yeah, like you could use someone like who was the number one? What was his name again? Oh yeah, like Connor Griffin, right? His
Right.
he was the big guy. He was the number one prospect. Can't miss him. 19 years old, an absolute stud. And his Bowman Chrome PSA 10 was $2,200 in the beginning of the season, and today it's worth like $1,200. And it's because it's really hard, especially for guys that hyped, to live up to those expectations. So personally, obviously anybody could be great, but personally, I wouldn't.
All right. Now, it's question number 2. When it comes to current NBA modern cards, are there any rookies or any players that you say, this particular player, I might want to hold on to him for maybe to see how the season goes or maybe a year or two?
I don't.
Besides Wemby.
Even Wemby, I'm gonna sell before the season. He could be like the next Ohtani of basketball, and it could keep going up. But there's more money in buying in the off season and selling up until the season begins, because most guys, like someone like a prospect, let's say their card sells for $1,000, if they don't do well, it really drops a lot. So the downside's more than the upside. The only sport I will hold a player into the season, and I just do this sometimes, is I'll do it with a quarterback in football because I know football really well, and I'll buy a quarterback that's really cheap on a really good team, so my downside's very limited. So like last year I got lucky, but I was buying Sam Darnold because his cards were disgustingly cheap, and the Seahawks were a really good team. So even if he didn't play well, okay, I lose a little bit of money. This year, my guy who I'm probably going to hold into the season is CJ Stroud. Same concept.
Right,
the team's loaded. I think is a good quarterback personally, but it's really cheap. So it's like I can't really lose that much. God forbid he gets hurt. I'm only going to lose some, as opposed to buying someone like Jackson Dart. You could lose tons of money because Jackson Dart sells for much more than CJ Stroud. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And there's my last question. I'm going to a car show here in near DC this weekend to try to liquidate and get rid of a lot of my cards. Should I be looking for what price point should I be looking for based on last sale? Should I be looking for that price or a certain percentage lower or higher?
Well, what are you buying?
No, I'm going to sell.
Cards, yeah. I usually sell slightly under comps, like 95%, just to get rid of the cards. Just because I'd rather sell it today for a little bit less than waiting 2 months to try and get max value. So like I usually go for like 90 to 95% depending on the card.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks a lot. I'm go try to get rid of all this stuff so I can re-up and get in your class.
Hey, man. Sounds good, man. Let me know. Any questions? I'm here.
All right, bet. All
right. Thank you. I wish that guy, I wish that guy that just called in, who was like saying I shield it, I wish he was going to stay on. I was just about to say to him, like, I appreciate you, even though you're being a little bit weird. Thank you for calling. You are the first person that has ever not liked me call in, so I appreciate your balls. But he hung up. Next up is South Dakota. Wow, I had a North Dakota and South Dakota.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, how we doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. This is Gus.
What's up, Gus?
I got a couple questions. I got a Caitlin Clark Green Hollow All Athlete of the Year card.
Okay.
I've been offered $400 for it, but through eBay and everything, I don't know my wife seems to think we should hang on to it. My kid wants to sell it for a golf cart fund. And what would you do? Hang on to it or sell it?
So your kid wants to buy a golf cart, you said?
I'm sorry?
What'd you say your kid wants to buy, a golf cart?
A golf cart, yeah.
Oh, well, those
it's
are
her card, so.
yeah, those are fun. Well, I don't know if $400 is going to get you a golf cart, though.
No. They just add it to her fun.
Yeah. Personally, like, do you flip sports cards currently, or you just kind of do it for fun here and there?
I sell some on eBay, just some low dollar stuff. I don't have a lot of big stuff.
So, I mean, it's just a personal preference. Like, a card like that, I would sell, because if you're going to hold a Caitlin Clark card, that's not like one of her true rookie cards, you could say.
Right.
So, I would sell it. If you were going to hold a Caitlin Clark card, I would buy like a 2024 Prism Silver PSA 10, or the one of her like kind of shooting in that motion. If it was mine, I would sell it because like it's just not one of her like best rookie cards, you can call it.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. We may try to get to a game and get it signed too, but
or you could do
see
that.
What we do from there.
Then the value will go up.
We'd have to drive to Minneapolis and see her there, but. Another dumb question.
No dumb questions.
Out of that same Chronicles Caitlin Clark book, I have 14 misprints.
Yep.
Are misprints ever going to be worth anything in a sports card?
In 99% of the time, no. There's very few misprints that are worth money, but like modern day misprints, no. The answer to your question, no, not really.
Yeah, I mean, like her name is cut off, and
yeah,
somebody kind of suggests send them in to get the misprint label.
Nah, I wouldn't do much for you. I wouldn't.
Wouldn't be worth it?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
All right. And is Paige Beckers a hold or sell type?
I'm always going to say to sell players that are playing. So I would sell her.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Thanks for your tip.
All right. Thanks, Gus. I appreciate it.
You bet. Bye.
Grand Prairie, Texas. Who did I not call? A lot of you guys today.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
What's up? So, I'm going to the National this year,
Nice.
and I bought a couple months back two Kobe Bryant Go Nuts. One's a PSA 8 and one's a BGS 9, and a BGS 8 Brady and PSA 9 Brady Chrome Rookie. I was just interested on your thoughts of what the BGS prices do with PSA, the difference.
So usually they're worth less, but for cards like that, if you just go on Card Ladder, it's just gonna tell you like what they're worth. They are worth less than PSA, but I would just use Card Ladder. I could look one up for you specifically if you want.
Well, I was looking at the BGS 9 Kobe Bryant Go Nuts, and it is super clear, but it hasn't sold since I think September of last year, and PSA 8 with the NBA Gold that's as clear as mine just did $12K, so not sure what mine's worth.
I see. Hold on, let me look it up. All right. It's the BGS 1998 Skybox Go Nuts, Duncan Go Nuts, Kobe.
Yes, sir.
So I see a 9 just did 8,500. Is that the same card?
Okay. And is it BGS?
Yep, BGS 9, but the subgrades are really strong. It has 2 10s, a 9.5, and an 8 surface. So the subgrades are going to dictate the value a lot on a card like that. So what are your subgrades?
Let me see. I think mine are 8.5. I think it was 8.5, 9.5, and not 2 9s maybe.
So I'd say like 7,000-ish, 6,500 to 7,000-ish if I had to take a guess.
All right, and my last question, what do you think about the Brady? I have a BGS 8 and the PSA 8s are marinating around, I think, like 9K.
It's a Bowman Chrome, you said?
Yes, sir.
And it's a PSA 8?
Yes, sir. No, BGS 8.
Oh, BGS 8. BGS 8. What are the subgrades?
Let me see real quick. Let me look on here. The subgrades. I have the card in my thing. Let me find it. It's like 7.5, 8, 8, and then an 8.5. So similar to the Kobe.
So one sold for $4,300 recently with slightly better subgrades. I'd say around 4,000 for yours.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. If you're going to San Francisco. Let's see where are we at here. Texas. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? How can I help?
Not much. Hey, I was on that call last night. I appreciate the input and
Yeah.
insights and everything. But I called a couple weeks ago regarding a Lavinia Mall in the 2026 Prism that I pulled. And you told me to, shop it around the auction and stuff. I called Golden, and they didn't seem that interested in it. So I live in Dallas, and I called Heritage. And at first, they seemed like they were kind of interested, but weren't like following up or anything like that. He said that because we're in Dallas, he would pretty much walk it through Beckett, get it graded, and put it on auction.
Remind me the card. It was Yamal what?
2026 Prism FIFA World Cup of 5 green Prism. The only one that I found close to it is a of 23 that sold for $17,000 yesterday on eBay.
Yeah, I mean, those auction houses get so many calls and so many cards, they're probably not going to follow up with you. But I would just send it into them. It's not like they're like interested or not interested. If you send them the card, they'll auction it for you. But they might. Does Golden Auctions only sell graded cards? I think that.
Well, I mean, we didn't get that far, but everything I see on Golden is pretty much graded. And Heritage did tell me we'll have to get it graded first.
Yeah, so I would
definitely. Like I said, since we're in Dallas, he said we'll just walk it through Beckett. I know you really don't like going through Beckett.
Yeah, I would definitely go with PSA. A PSA 10 versus a Beckett 9.5 on that card. It's a big difference, especially with Prism. So I would try to go PSA. They're going to charge you a lot to grade it, but it'll be worth your money.
Yeah, it was like 500 versus 125.
Yep.
Grading. But I just kind of worried about the no reserve on auctions.
I wouldn't be,
because now that it's kind of cooled down the World Cup and stuff, I was looking at the auctions that they have right now currently, and some are stuck at 2,000. I know there's a few days left or whatever, but there was some that are graded at 10, some autos and stuff like that that are still stuck like at $2,000.
Yeah, I mean, he just won the World Cup, so it's probably not going to be much hotter. It'll probably only slowly go down as time goes on. But I would definitely just grade it with PSA and sell when you get it back. I mean, that'll be the best bang for your buck. I think it'll do well.
Okay, and I mean, because as a player he is, I mean, it's possible that doesn't cool down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because he won the World Cup, and he's only 19. And he still plays for Barcelona, and he's really good. So I wouldn't be scared to sell that thing.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Cool, man. Thanks for calling in. Nice card.
Yeah. Thank you.
Connecticut. We don't get a lot of Connecticut here.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. Good afternoon or good morning.
What's up,
How's everything goes? How much? Thanks for taking a phone call.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the work that you're doing. It's amazing. I just found out a couple months ago.
Thank you, sir.
So my question for you. So as someone just starting on the soccer car, so I'm doing this for my son.
Yep.
So I know there's a whole bunch of apps that you can use, like Market Mover, Car Ladders, 130 points, eBay. You can see like all this, what being sold out. But for you if you're starting going to a show, what tools I should have? I know you have a program that I'm very interested to learn as well.
Yep.
Would you please make some recommendation for someone that's starting? I really appreciate all you do.
Yeah. So, well, the program, don't feel pressure to join it. If you feel like you really want to get going with sports cards, you could. I mean, I would use the free content first. So, just make money from the free content. Prove to yourself it works. Prove to yourself that I'm not a scam, and then go ahead and buy the program if you want. But I would Card Ladder. It's like $20 a month. I'd probably suggest getting that. And then another tool that's pretty useful is EZ Sniper, the letter E, the letter Z, then sniper.com. I think it's $50 a year, $60 a year. And what it'll let you do is you could put in an auction and it'll just automatically bid for you in the last second. So you set what you want to bid, and so you don't forget it. It'll do it for you. It's connected to your eBay account, and it will just bid in the last second.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's
amazing.
for
sure. Yeah.
I really thank you for your time. Really appreciate what you do. And I look forward to learn a little more and maybe one day see you at the show.
Hey, man.
I'm actually going to be in White Plains now this August 4th. It's going to be my second show. So looking forward with my son. So nice experience, as you leave some legacy with your kids,
Yeah, it's a great hobby. You can make money, spend time with your kids. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, any future questions, we do this Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Just feel free to call in.
Amazing, Eric. Thank you so much. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Right. All the best. Take care. Cheers.
All right. That's a wrap. I apologize. We have a bunch of people in the queue, but I got to go. Appreciate all you guys. We'll be back on Monday and Tuesday. Probably not Wednesday because I'll be at the National Card Show. So probably not then, but I do appreciate all you guys. If you do see me at the National Card Show, come say hi. But I'll be doing this again on Monday and Tuesday. Feel free to send me a message on Instagram. Appreciate you all. I'll see you.